Hello, Galaxy. I'm
Jeff Norris _ just resubscribed for 8 months. Prime baby.
Prime's a good thing. Hello. Hello. How's everyone doing? Drop a Perillo. Hello. Just like Breaking Oz did. Hello. Hi. Hi, Breaking Oz. Shout outs to those who use the hello emote. Hello, John D212. Great to see you again. As always. Glad we got a shout out, by the way, for Big Jano, or at least we should have had a shout out for Big Jano. Just in case, there's the shout out. Because I want to make sure every streamer comes in here, gets credit. Hey, Pez Liz. Hey, American Chris Hansen. Hey, big fan. Good to see you. Hello. Hello. Hello, Eclipse Empire. Love to you fly one. Hi, Big Jano. Good to see you. Hope everything was big today. Let me tell you. Big fan going big with a Capagen of the Perillo hello emote. Hello, the best life. Sorry, the best one for life. Thanks again for resubbing and using your Prime subscription. That is awesome. I appreciate that. I really genuinely do. Great way to start the show, honestly. With all these emotes and all these welcomes and me telling you that up until... Wow, the Free Heathen. I didn't realize you saw me like... Oh, it was a typo. Okay, that's fine. It's just a typo, I guess. Fine. Shout out to DB3D Makes, aka Dan. Hope everything is going well. Y'all, use those new emotes. They are there for the using. Especially the Chris Eats. No, Eclipse Empire, not that emote. That is the only one. Oh, I only have 7 subs? 7? Oh my god, the goal is low tonight. I was not... Oh boy. Okay, yeah, 7 subs and then I gotta do a barefoot brick walk. You are correct, Eclipse Empire. There we go. The best one for life. Thank you for dropping a Jabba and Breaking Oz for the Capagen. That's right, Free Heathen. Use them. Although I'm not drinking beer before the cereal tonight. Beer before cereal, you can't be for real. Cereal before beer, you're in the clear. I think that's what it is. Chex is vegan. There's nothing in Chex. Yeah, monoglycerides. That's about it. You know, when I was growing up, we had like corn Chex, wheat Chex, rice Chex. Was brand Chex a thing? I think we talked about that the other day too. Anyway, oh yeah, the mobile Twitch app is an absolute kludge. It's disgusting. The mobile Twitch app, it's bad. But I'm glad you're here nonetheless. Corn, wheat, bran, or rice. Yes, that was it. Now they have all sorts of cool flavors. Peanut butter Chex, gluten-free. So luckily I'm not a glutton. No, actually, gluten. See, here's my thing with the gluten thing. If y'all got an allergy, oh man. I mean, I might very well have an allergy to it. I don't know. I'd probably know by now. But give me all your gluten. I will take all the gluten, okay? Honey Chex is a thing. I think we had that last time. So I don't remember trying peanut butter Chex. And I figured we'd be trying peanut butter Chex. You'll be eating Golden Grams retro recipe. Nice, Eclipse Empire. I've got the knockoff Golden Grams. Got it on sale the other day. Glue-free. Let's find out. Let's read the ingredients. Sunflower oil, salt, baking soda, natural flavor. Nope, no glue. No glue. Unless you consider glue natural flavor. And of all things, peanut butter is a legit ingredient here. Legit. So you know it's for real. I did not know what I was going to be printing until I sat down and started streaming, because it's been that kind of day today. I have earned this cereal. Let me tell you, Honey O's were one you enjoyed growing up. Big Jano, go get a bowl. And don't just say, well, it's not in my kitchen. Okay, tomorrow or this week, your mission, and you have no choice but to accept it, is go get some Honey O's if they still make them. Go get them. Enjoy them on the stream. We'll share the cereal throwback. Hey, Brother Bill. Good to see you. I have not, here's how my day went. Liz has been loving the Fix 'em Dude Star Wars ships. That's awesome because he's got great models. I was so busy today. I got in 11,400 steps. 11,400 steps. But I had to... that was recorded. I had to take it off for half the day to charge the watch. So I got in like probably 20,000 steps today. I was moving around. It was anything but a lazy Sunday. So I have not had a chance to concentrate on anything apart from just pushing through top level tasks that need to be taken care of, that need, like, I'm just kind of taking it bit by bit, one by one, getting through things. And I feel I made really good headway today. I feel like I'm on track. That's the good thing. But I definitely have a bit more spring cleaning to do. Someone was chasing me, and someone was not. Yeah, around the house. Went to Disneyland yesterday and only got in 10,000 steps. Whoa, Eclipse Empire. Oh, man. I must have a big house. That's right. Gluten free cereal. So I have earned this cereal. Big Jano only eats dry cereal. Well, you know, there's no problem with that. The bean cereal that I had last night, the chocolate bean cereal, which tasted nothing like chocolate beans, tasted chocolatey, tasted better dry than it did with milk. Free Heathen is a gloopy. There's a food festival. Oh, nice, Eclipse Empire. Those are fun. Oh, thank you, the Free Heathen, for tweeting me out. Is cereal just cold soup? Are we on that kick again? We did that a while ago on Lucky Stick. All right, let's see what this tastes like. Oh, this is going to be a good cereal. I got this, I want to say, on sale. I didn't just grab it. Rarely do I grab it. Usually it's on sale. That is some Prime stuff. Not Amazon Prime stuff, though. Because when... Thank you, Brett. Thank you. Thank you. Big Jano thought he was being saucy. Better come back with your cereal. All right. Let's get those Chris Eats, or what Perillo Eats. Get those Java emotes going, because I'm about to peanut butter myself. Gonna slather my mouth in peanut butter. Oh, it smells peanut buttery. Oh, this is so good. Oh, the only way to eat this is out of a dog food bowl.
We have a Brit. The Sith Lord Brit has requested your presence immediately. Sincerely, Sith Lord Brit the Third.
Indeed, it is Sith Lord Brit. Hope you are doing well. I played SWTOR again on Friday. A couple people helped too. They were very, very helpful in the process. It was fun. It was interesting. I don't know if it's going to become a regular thing for me, though, Britt. I don't know if I'm going to become a SWTOR streamer. I don't know. It just kind of depends on how many, what kind of SWTOR activities I might be able to partake in, or maybe if Jedi gets more interested. I don't know. Breaking Oz. You got it right, man. Emote. Oh, Liz has done it. It's emote only right now. Show me your best emotes. Show me your favorite from this channel or beyond. You know, it's good. Tastes like corn checks with a hint of peanut butter. But I feel, yes, Darth Gollum. This is the stuff. Because Liz is trying to kill Jabba. Common Cage Clothing, are you going after Wana? Oh boy. If you want the peanut butter impact, you have to eat it dry. With milk, it loses its peanut butter punch. Not bad. The box, I would give a 3 out of 10. Maybe 2 out of 10. Boring back. Horrible back. This is horrible. Who would want this back? Nobody. But there's all the checks. Corn checks, rice checks, peanut butter checks, chocolate checks. I think that's the one I tried. Chocolate checks. Honey nut checks, cinnamon checks, and wheat checks. There's a lot of checkses. Wait, if I hold it up, I'm checks and balancing. Ooh, nice melons. Comic Cage Clothing. Big Jano is electrifying himself. Yeah, Liz, I totally get recipes for snack mixes are fun. I'm not denying that. But you can Google it, right? It could be a little thing on the side or in the corner, like it's just not, it doesn't need to take up the whole back. Vegan milk is like saying diet petroleum. Is it? It's oat milk. Oh, I didn't even realize there was a variant Ethan Comic Cage Clothing. I just recognized that. So, Brother Bill, I haven't had a chance to test Satan's Hollow today. It may happen. I'm not gonna make any promises. Like I said, I was jammed. Honestly, I took maybe 1 or 2 sitting breaks. Kept eating, hydrated and all that, but this is not my first meal. No, far from it. Hello there, Not No Good, and hello to Mrs. Not No Good, vicariously. It's probably going to be my final meal today. Hey there, Tech Doc. Your Captain Crunch tastes like metal? Yeah, because it's cutting up your mouth. The cereal today is so much better.
Well, that does happen every once in a while. That can't be good.
Oh, if you eat Captain Crunch? Yeah. But Chex peanut butter or peanut butter Chex, it gets a check mark for me. So, sat down, turned everything on, removed the Silver Stormtrooper. So we're going to be assembling the Silver Stormtrooper here after cereal. Do I remember a cereal called Hidden Treasure? No. Who made it? Here in the US? Sounds kind of fun. Take out the chocolate, soy sauce, and paprika, so spicy, salty version. Oh, yeah, salty Chex is good too. almost as good as Salty Crisp. Because I can get salty. Especially when my cereal does not taste awesome. U.S. Don't recall. I don't know if maybe... Do you have a picture of a box? Late 80s. That'd have been cereal age. Did I stretch? I will. Also, before I forget, daylight saving time can take that hour it took from me and stick it where the sun doesn't shine. That's how I feel about daylight saving time. All right, stretch. Ooh. The original Oreo cereal was literally Oreos in a box. Yeah. I was the only one who didn't eat cereal with a or not cereal. Oreos with milk. I'm not a milk. Oat milk was not around. It was all dairy. So, yeah. I'm not a fan of the dairy. I'm not lactose intolerant. I should be, but I'm not. It was actually 93. WikiLink okay? Yeah, sure, on Lucky Stick. Yeah, happy to, and thank you for asking. But yeah, I'm curious. This hidden treasure. What is this hidden treasure of which you speak? What is this? Let's see. Hey, Stephen Poole. Cat woke you up at 5:30. Yikes. Hidden treasures. I don't remember that. Oh, dude, that would have been awesome. Maybe I do. Was it a light, crisp pillow? Which ones hold a hidden treasure? Oh, I wonder. Look at that 1990s portal. What is that? Wow. Hey, Stephen Poole. You have Xenomorph cereal unopened with a mini pop Xenomorph. Oh, yeah, the Funko stuff. Yeah, that all tastes the same. A lot of food dye. A lot of food dye. Never seen that? Looks interesting. Yeah, I mean, if it was new, I'd try it. That's when cereal used to be fun. Now it's just like, have some Wheaties. Here, have some Cheerios. Like, they used to be just like wild and wacky. Now it's just health. Ugh. Come on, no one walks down the cereal aisle because they care about their health. Seriously. I mean, I do care about my health. I care about your health, but cereal, not health food. Definitely not. You know what else is not health food? Beer. And I'm going to have that too. Because cereal and beer. Give me a second. And then we're going to put together the, I do love grains. Drink away my regret of eating unhealthy cereal. That's right, John. Those are mental. Oh my God, the Trek nerd. You are a genius. You are a genius. I've got to use, how do I use that? The Trek nerd. Mental health food. Oh my God. Dude. The Trek nerd. I so want to turn that into a tweet. That is genius. The Trek nerd. Has no one ever said that before? Because that is so smart. They're mental health foods. Ooh. It's all your. Thank you. I got to work that into a tweet. I'll have to hat tip you. right, speaking of hat tipping, I'm going to take that off my head. Hat tip, virtual hat tip. Got to throw the milk back in the fridge. Get away from this peanut butter Chex, otherwise I will eat all of it. Then I'm going to grab a beer and be back to start to assemble the Stormtrooper. Let me push you over to this view here. Keep an eye on that while I'm gone. Don't do anything silly. Or, do everything silly. I don't care. All right. Thank you for dropping a Jabba and a stabby Grogu. Hope everybody else's Sunday's good. Or well, hope you're all prepped for Monday. I am not. At all. Monday's gonna be a stack of tasks. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. This here's the Chris. I'm going to use this view. This should work. It worked! Sorry. I get excited when, things might not work, and then they do. This could have not worked, is what I'm saying, had I not checked it before the stream. Sorry, I got spit some cereal there onto the mic. Or if your name's Mike, I might have spit it on you. Watching Spider-Man No Way Home. Is that the latest one? That's coming out soon, isn't it? I mean, I know it's been out in theater. The final one. The final countdown. That one's getting released on streaming. Yes? Correct? Liz is not prepared for Monday either. How about we all just decide, I need your help. How about we all just decide that no. It's a 3-day weekend. Let's just say it's a 3-day weekend. Let's just go ahead and just agree right now it's a 3-day weekend. Yeah? And then people ask, well, why didn't you go to work? I'm like, well, it was the 3-day weekend. Didn't you know? Exactly. Let's cancel Monday. Where's cancel culture when you need it? You watched it in the theater, loved it, think there's going to be a sequel? Hannah, I don't know. I don't know if we'll see a sequel. Depends on how the MCU rolls out. Picard is fantastic. Well, season 2. I think the Trek nerd agrees. Please, 3-day weekend. I've been on spring break and I do not want to go back. Oh, man. That's the worst. The worst is coming back to a stack of tasks after an extended break. That is the worst. saw No Way Home in theaters, also loved it. That's the latest one, right? See, I totally blanked. But if it's gonna be released soon, that's awesome. I'll watch it here at home. No Way Home? Well, not if you're watching it at home, huh? That's right, Mark. This is the Stormtrooper I printed last night. Yes, No Way Home is the latest Spider-Man. Thank you, Krillin, for that confirmation there. Appreciate it. Nothing wrong with that. Some people catch them in theaters, and I just did not have the opportunity because I didn't want to go alone. But now that Diana and Jedi are all cut up on the MCU, makes it easier. Try to get them into various shows that I've watched too, but so far the only thing that's happened with is Mandalorian. So maybe they'll binge Bad Batch, so that when the next episode or the next season of Bad Batch is out, they'll watch Bad Batch with me. I would love that. Any new any MCU show that comes down the pike, like Moon Knight coming soon, I definitely want to watch with the family. A lot of people liked it, Computer Whiz. A lot of people liked the movie. Hannah says, I remember being invited to see the movie with my pop. At first I didn't want to go because I was down in the dumps, forced myself to go anyways. Worth it, even though it was a rainy day. Really? I love rainy days. Rainy days, like, always make me happy. Am I weird? Seriously, like, oh, it rained. Awesome. It's raining. Yes. And when the sun's out, I'm like, ah. Oh, come on. Seriously? So inside, that's my inner monologue. Like, what? How can it be sunny? Rainy days and Mondays always get me down. Hello, Ceniup. Hello. Everyone say hello to Ceniup. 76. I'm assembling a Silver Trooper. Ceniup knows how to announce himself with the sirens. Hello! You knew I'd get the song reference? Well, you know, I do my best. Super Mario painting is done. Congratulations. Too bad you didn't get it, like, in time for Mario Day. That would have been great. I mean, you're close. That was like Mario Day weekend. Hello there, May. Hello. Much love to ya. No, you were looking for a heart. We don't yet have the heart emote. Or a heart emote that's custom to this channel. Alright, that's nice and tight. Oh, man, the silver filament is just bonkers. It is bonkers good, dude. I say that, but, like, do I need to, like, remove more? No. Let's try this again. These things take time. They can. Especially when I wasn't really, I didn't start with a lot of emotes. Oh, man, come on, Chris. There we go. There we go. Dang, that is tight. Stormtrooper is a tight fit. Hello there, melter of snowflakes. Good to see you again. Oh, Ceniup's got new emotes too. All right, well, there you go. New emotes for everybody. Yeah, I've got, I'm getting more done. They should be coming soon, although I don't know what kind of timeline everything will be done on. But suffice to say, I hope you use them. Use them. Not being a graphic designer, I'm kind of limited in terms of what it is that I can do and make do with what I can do. Snap Tight Stormtrooper. 3D printing and Lego in one package. Kind of. That's really the mod. It's one of the better models that the guy designed because it all snaps together seamlessly. And I got to tell you, this filament has been relatively problem free. So let's get the Melte on. Ooh yeah! Oh man! Dude, this is just bully. Look at that. Look at that. Liz has been flying through that BB-8 as well. No, this is just, I cannot, words cannot explain just how awesome this is. Like, it's like one of those things that the filament is, the luster on it is just, it's perfect. The Xenia, this is Polymaker Silk Silver, and I chose it as like one of the filaments that they'd send, and I chose very wisely. Oh my god, this metallic filament is like, if someone say, hey, what's your favorite filament? This is like right now #1. Not just because I'm using it, but like, dude, it's just, I got a freaking silver. It's a silver Stormtrooper. Because previously, the only one that you could get in silver was the Black Series. That came, the game, I think was it a Gaming Greats? No, it was the carbonized Stormtrooper. And I mean, it's cool. The carbonized look is cool, but to be able to, you know, print your own. Okay, dude. Oh my god. Just the color on it is just, it's absolutely spectacular. Here, I'll get you a cleaner shot. I know I'm the only one who cares about these figures, I think. Everyone else is like, print a helmet, Chris. Just look at that. Oops, sorry. Ah. Sorry for the fluff. Anyway. This is just, oh. It's almost like the Gerpel Trooper. I honestly, between the Gerpel and the silver, I would choose the silver. Like, this is just, oh my god. This is the kind of filament that if I wasn't 3D printing, would probably get me into 3D printing. I know that sounds extreme or kind of dramatic, but I believe it to be true. Perfect for a Fatima. It's not poled, it's Gerpel. American Chris Hansen. You can feel that. The silver. I mean, it's just. You can't tell. Yes, I feel I'm going to be doing Amanda. I'm going to be doing the other figures, in the silver. I got to be careful with some of them because if the silver is not this filament is brittle. It's a silk. So my concern with some of them is I can actually snap pieces off inadvertently. But I'm probably going to do a K2SO, Battle Droid, Scout Trooper, like all the troopers, basically, in the silver. Because it's one of those things. All right, now... See, it looks like from there it looks like a Stormtrooper, like just a regular one, side by side with the AT-AT driver. There we go. Got a vintage and a very modern. Yeah, Phasma. I want to do the Phasma, but the Phasma, unfortunately, the cape is a snap cape, and my concern, like I said, with the silk filament is that it's going to be too brittle. And I mapped it out, and I thought, I don't know. I probably should. I should break it up, right? Do silver and then black. But, again, my concern is that it's too brittle. The key, if I snap and I push down the wrong way, something can break. And I don't know necessarily how to mitigate that fully. But Captain Phasma's on my radar. I should ask, while I've got this silver, I should ask Play Action Toys. I'm like, any movement on Phasma next for a correction? Possibly. Could we do that? Is that a thing? Sorry. Thank you, Liz, but now I have to sit in the corner before I do the charades and paint Pictionary. So I'm gonna sit in the corner if you don't mind. Yay! I gotta sit in the corner until someone releases me like a freeze frame.
Peanut butter jelly time, peanut butter jelly time, peanut butter jelly time. Where he at? Where he at? Where he at? Where he at? Now there he go. There he go. There he go. There he go. Peanut butter jelly. Peanut butter jelly. Peanut butter jelly. Peanut butter jelly. Do the peanut butter jelly. Peanut butter jelly. Peanut butter jelly with a baseball bat. Do the peanut butter jelly. Peanut butter jelly. Peanut butter jelly with a baseball bat. Where he at? Where he at? Where he at? Where he at? Now there he go. There he go. There he go. There he go. Peanut butter jelly. Peanut butter jelly. Peanut butter jelly. Peanut butter jelly. Do the peanut butter jelly. Peanut butter jelly. Peanut butter jelly with a baseball bat. Do the peanut butter jelly. Peanut butter jelly. Peanut butter jelly with a baseball bat. Now break it down and freeze. Now take it down to your knees. Now lean back and freeze. Now go back up and freeze.
That'll get me out of the corner. And you know what? Peanut butter Chex makes me very gassy. I had peanut butter cereal. CNEP, I don't even think knew that today. Delicious peanut butter Chex cereal. Oh, so good. Now I have a paint Pictionary. What am I drawing here? Okay. I guess that's what I'm drawing. Good luck, everyone. Is Aveline? Aveline is still in our... Aveline's still Orabeshed. Because she was our top sub-gifter yesterday. Peanut butter does that to me. Yes, it is. It's dangerous. Let's see if I can... No. Alright, that's good enough. Alright, here we go. Actually, no. Log Cabin, that's right. Log Cabin. I was thinking Tinker Toys, like the green roof. I was like, nah, I'll do red. Red shakes. Congratulations, Mark. Good guess. Now we have a charades. Here we go. Charades. It is a movie. 3 words. Second word. In. The second word is in. Third word. Love. So blank in Shakespeare in Love. Good job, Zangers. That's what we were looking for. Shakespeare in Love. Not a fan of Shakespeare, but I was a fan of that movie. That movie was a good movie. It was genuinely a good... If you've never seen Shakespeare in Love, I'm looking at you, Kurt Grosser, who has not seen anything that I've ever seen. For real. Like, Shakespeare in Love is a good movie. It won Best Oscar in 1990. Yeah, but it was still good. All right, next charades. Brazen in Love. No. How the hell did you know I hadn't seen it? Because it's you, Kurt. Because it's you? I mean, it was a good guess. Oh, hi, RC Maniac. You caught us in the middle of a bout of charade. Oh, Cereal Sunday, you had pancakes. Ooh, pancakes. Yum. Delicious. At least you saw big, and, you know, it was a product of its time. All right, I'm still waiting for my next charades. And I know the moderators are having so much fun in chat. No worries, Krillin. Thank you for hanging ever so briefly. It was missing 25 minutes of key footage on Disney Plus. What? Shut up. What? All right. Movie, 1 word. The Free Heathen got it. Braveheart. Braveheart. As opposed to the movie about donkey gas, which was Bray Fart. Bray, because that's what donkeys do. They go, brr. That's a bray, right? Bray Fart. That's what dads do in the morning. Bray Fart. I'm up. All right. Where's my coffee? Braveheart, another good movie. Thank you, the Free Heathen, for the stretch. What is this? Oh, no, I can't do that. Someone wants me to ship something. I'm like, not gonna happen. What's your best price plus shipping? Like, no. It's already a best price. Your video's behind? No worries, dude. I am a serial killer. I'm mad and kind of happy that last night's cereal was a bust. Mad because I spent money on it, but happy because, you know, I got a cereal tonight. You know, it was something I wasn't necessarily looking forward to until I sat down and realized, oh yeah, I get a cereal. It's a good thing. Let me see if... What if... I'm going to see if this works. Hang on. I think it worked. If the Commodore 64 offends you, I apologize. Now let's see if I've got it mapped. I don't know if I have it mapped yet. Yep, it's not mapped yet. Oh, crap. Ah! Is it... it's going to take a couple... I'm going to try... one more thing here. No, really, it doesn't want to... It's not mapping. Did this last time, too. Try this again. I may have to go cursor keys. Okay, let's see here. This should, I mapped cursor keys, should work. Brother Bill, I hope you're proud of me. Oh, no, really, it doesn't, why is it not? I mapped it. Emulated port. Joystick. Keyboard. PC device, keyboard. Control right, fire. Why does it not work? The keyboard obviously works, but for some reason... Let's try this. Joystick. Oh, I think I got it. I think I got it. Hey, Hollywood. I think I got it. Yes! Oh my god. I have not been to Satan's Hollow in eons. Oh my god, I forgot. Just... Yeah, this... If I was playing as a kid, I would have, like... I would have stopped. I said, no, I'd have reset it, because there's no way. I know what it takes to win on this game, and if you... Oh, no. There was... Oh, yeah, hang on. I gotta get the bridge. That's what I was talking... Remember that... that I was saying yesterday? Because you can... That's a shield. And I gotta try to complete the bridge. And each... You can only fire one at a time. Oh, is that Satan? No, it's the devil. There's different ones. There's the devil, Beelzebub. Now, those, if I remember correctly, they can firebomb. Some of them can firebomb. Oh, I didn't have enough shield. Dang it. Am I the only one who ever played this? Tell me I'm not the only one. Because, you know, part of watching Retro is knowing that you played it. This is the game Satan's Hollow, and I played it on the C64. Don't ask me... Like, my parents were worried that, like, I was gonna, like, worship Satan. I didn't get a chance to cross the bridge. And yet, somehow I purchased, or somehow they purchased Satan's Hollow, or it was a game we had. Couldn't play an RPG, because, you know, D&D leads to Satanism. It's one way to nuke them. Thank you!
Dark Toy Lord just resubscribed for
Thank
8
you,
months.
Dark Toy Lord. So good to see ya. Hope your Sunday is going well. Hello! Hello! I'm doing a Satan's Hollow. And you can see your shield down below. That's a 1-up. You can see your shield. It vacillates between 0 and 15. So it regenerates quickly. Oh, crap. Gotta lead him. There we go. Pokemon Legends Arcane. Oh, that's the one that, May has been playing. May's been playing that. May BC? I'm pretty sure that's the one they've been playing. I can't freeze frame in the middle of a game, unfortunately, Cenia. It's too manual. I may have made a mistake. Or not. Ooh. Woof. I'm trying to remember when... Oh, yeah, another one. Oh, crap. I thought I was further over than I was. Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I know I have to go right. Oh, yeah, it's the it's the egg bombers. Oh, yeah, and he was gonna steal one of my ships. No. He was gonna steal one of my lives. Hang on, I'm gonna see. Yeah. Then these guys start trucking too. Like the Devils and the Beelzebubs. You played the game before? Okay. I wasn't the only one. I don't know why. No! Oh, I got a glitch. How can I? This is not good. Not good. I repeat, not good. There's the devil. That's the devil. He's the devil. He's the devil. Oh my god. I got him right when I got him right when
Oh, that does happen every once in a while. That can't be good.
No. Oh. But now I got a double. Look, I can fire double. No crap. See, that's the beauty about winning or beating the devil on the other side, and then you can get a triple shot. Which I probably should have done. I probably should have crossed the bridge as soon as I could. There we go. I'm gonna build that bridge. Almonds? No almonds tonight, folks. Oh, crap. Oh, God, I'm dead. There's no way I'm gonna make it out of this one. I gotta remember my old patterns.
Oh, that does happen every once in a while. That can't be good.
Ugh. Oh, come on. Now, you notice the scene is also, the color, the background's changing. You actually make it through, the idea is that you gotta make it through the night. So let me get my flag. I've planted one red flag, one yellow. Oh. That one's easy, relatively easy. So now I'm like hitting to the evening, so I'm going over. Oh boy. Oh boy. Here we go. Oh man, he's throwing out smart bombs. And that's it. Hey, but look at, you know what? Give me credit for not having played that in decades. Like, I feel I did. I'm gonna enter my initials, right? I mean, I'm nowhere near. Oh no. I'm nowhere near what I used to be. In terms of. Wait a minute. Not it. Oh, you can only use 2 initials. Dang it. It would have been KP or CP. Oh, man. It. So, yeah, I played Satan's Hall. Thank you for the trip down memory lane there. Thank you. This is some good stuff here. I mean, this was graphics. This was like top graphics. Like I said, I remember playing and effectively doing the whole the entire not mission, but the entire the entire run of it. Oh, I do also, not to forget, but CNEF did. Thank you for unfreezing me. Very appreciated. Comic Cage Clothing. And do I feel I've turned into Satan now? You know, Fix Him Dude, that rings hollow. You see what I did there? Hollow. Because Satan's hollow? Oh. C64 was the machine in the mid-'80s. Totally agree. I'm trying to remember. Hey, Mighty Bean, good to see you. Okay, this was fun until the jokes. I'm out. Well, you have fun, Mighty Bean, in your jokeless studio. You go wrestle your AI. AI, A-O, oh, A-I, oh, A-O, I, A-O, E-I-A-I-E. It's all about the vowel sounds. Having a vowel movement. Who am I kidding? Still here? Well, so am I, Mighty Bean. I am here for the duration to scare everybody away with my white arms. That's right, ringing hollow. Satan's hollow. The problem, I think, back in the day was, Atari was easy because you typically could find another family that had an Atari console. I think I only need one family that had a ColecoVision. I remember playing it once thinking, this is kind of like a knockoff Atari. We only knew one family that did, that had the Intellivision. Intellivision was nice. But it was all, for me, it was all about the Atari. So, I remember trading cartridges, like with kids at school. And that was the easiest way to play new games, because otherwise it would cost you like an arm and a leg. So if you had commons, but you'd always have to trade, like for the weekend, right? I'll trade you Berserk for Defender or whatever. You have a working ColecoVision. Nice. Wasn't Mappy the game? Mappy? Wasn't that the one? I'm trying to remember, because I wasn't really I don't get into the retro stuff as much as some of y'all do. That's fine. No complaints, just interesting observation, that's all. Mousetrap. That's what it was. Mousetrap. I was thinking Mappy for some reason. Mappy was like a Pac-Man clone. I caught a tweet from a guy the other day. He apparently he's the one who developed who did Donkey Kong on the Atari 2600. And I think that was a Coleco game. But Donkey Kong on the ColecoVision, I believe, looked hella better. Squish 'em Sam was your favorite game. Wow, so all the ColecoVision players have shown up tonight. Now, my parents, at this time, would have had a hobby shop. They didn't necessarily... I don't remember them selling video games. I do remember them selling HO scale, like model trains, planes, model kits. Not really crafting stuff, but they didn't get into the video game thing. They didn't sell video games. That would have been, my God. Oh, could you imagine if I would have grown up and my parents sold video... I mean, we would have had a TV in the actual store to play video games on. Like that would have been... Closest thing they had, like a speedway, and they had arcade machines, but of course that, that cost money, and we didn't have like unlimited quarters. Hello there, El Taco Meat. I hope the raid went well last night. And hello, Cyberchip. Good to see you as well. Thanks again for your support. ColecoVision was a better machine than the Atari 2600 for sure, probably about on par with the 52 or 78. Yeah, I definitely never saw those. It was Atari 2600 or like nothing. Hobby Shop is still darn cool. I did not think so. Nothing that they had Mighty Bean was really all that interesting. Again, despite being surrounded by RPG materials like D&D, like my parents didn't... I was not into it. It was not something that we did at home. And, you know, let's face it, you know, when you're a family and you don't do it at home, then you miss out on that as a part of growing up, right? A critical part. Jedi's not quite of the age where she'll be able to play some of the table games, or certainly even board games. And I've tried off and on, but like it's you know, just trying to get her out of like she's only 7, right? We've done Uno, have other board games, but you know, getting that to be done is just it's a hurdle if I'm the only one who's trying to make it happen. El Taco Meat says, "Oh, y'all raised $2,800. Wow, that's fantastic. You know, if what we were able to do, you know, helped in any way, then that's awesome." You begged to go to hobby shops? I would not have begged. The art, I'm telling you, it was boring. The hobby shop my parents had as a kid, me at least, and my brothers and I, bored out of our skulls. Bored. Ugh. So boring. Got the new version of Uno Flip. See, I just gotta wait until Jedi flips and becomes that age where she wants to play. We couldn't afford those. 4 or so years later, we got our C64. See, I moved from the 2600 to the C64. Then to the PC. And was pretty much on the PC. I enjoyed the C64 for different reasons. Basic program, I could handle basic programming because it was very reminiscent of the work I did on the C64. But Sping, I do not think we have a Micro Center around here. No, I've come to understand that Micro Center has 3D printed parts though. Kevin Will Die says, my teenage years were spent saving money to buy the next Star Wars or Star Trek model kit at our local hobby shop. We had, I remember getting a Cylon, like a ship, and I can't remember if it was a Snap model or not. It looked like a big flat disc. Cylon Raider? And I knew they had Snap model, but the kids just didn't, I mean... As a kid, didn't do it for me. Modeling never did it for me. I was a horrible, you know, typical male because I've been atypical. I mean, damn near everything that I can think of, atypical. Like not into cars, not into motors, not into hardware, not into building things. Apart from Lego sets. I don't know. I chose the more intellectual pursuits, I feel. Was definitely not a gearhead. Not. You work at one. Oh, fair enough, Sping. You're having a filament shortage? Oh, boy. There doesn't seem to be any shortage online. We had a Fry's here, and it was cool. Like, oh, I'm close to a Fry's, and they never went. I'm like, because inevitably when I'd go, I mean, unless like I needed something and I could not wait a day or 2 days or whatever for shipping, like rarely. I mean, I can count on maybe one hand how many times I went to that Fry's before they shut down. What's a gearhead? You're probably a gearhead, the free heathen. Someone who bends hardware to your will. Yeah, Fry's, it was, I think the first quote-unquote computer store I enjoyed going to, well, of course, you know, Radio Shack, but Radio Shack was kind of, it was cheap even back then. It's like, And of course, I went to software stores like Babbage's and Software, etc. But like CompUSA, I remember going to CompUSA for the first time. I was like, whoa. CompUSA, it's a thing. I did not... Best Buy was fine, but like... Best Buy was nothing compared to a CompUSA. Yeah, and they're all gone now. They're all gone. Basically all gone. I mean, Best Buy's still there, but... I'm sure there are people who had America Online here. It wasn't my thing. I kind of skipped that. If I was in high school, yeah, at the time, I probably would have done AOL, but I had moved past it. They got a lot of your money, Babbage's. I can't remember. I mean, I probably purchased things from there. Of course, when I go to the mall, it'd be one of those. There'd be certain stores that I would hit, like Walden Books or Barnes & Noble, Software, etc., Babbage's, Spencer, KB Toy Hobby. Trying to remember the name of the record store, the music store. Oh, what was it? It wasn't Tower Records. I'm trying to remember. If someone said it, I'd go, yeah, that was it. Maybe it was Musicland. Musicland. CD Connection, not CD Connection. This would have been pre-CD. Camelot, might have been Camelot. Sam Goody sounds familiar, but not, I don't know. This would have been in the era, this would have been pre-CDs. Or if it was CDs, they'd be like way bleeding edge. Most folks were still doing cassettes. Or LP, possibly. Immortalized Love, good to see you. Glad we got you a shout out there. You preferred going to bookstores or FYE for me? We didn't have an FYE. I went to an FYE. There's a local FYE I've gone to. They have Star Wars stuff there. Not Harmony House, not Hastings. Maybe it was Camelot. That sounds vaguely familiar. Yeah, but those would be, like, as a kid, like, younger, right? Like, I don't ever really remember as a teenager hanging out in the mall or doing the mall. I think last time I really went to the mall, like, on my own was grade school with a friend. Those would have been the stores. High school, I remember going to the mall sometimes with my family, tripping through Sears. Sears had a toy department too. Oh, I always got to hit the toy department. But what made Sears great is they had a little candy stand, and if you were lucky, Dad wanted popcorn. And if Dad wanted popcorn, we were getting to get, could we get some candy? And you'd have to, you'd be at like a counter, right? It's like an ice cream shop. Like you say, oh, I want this much Swedish fish or this much gumdrops or this many blah, blah, blah. We couldn't order like infinite amounts. It wasn't like, trust me, my Jedi by comparison is spoiled. Eclipse Empire in high school, I worked at Software, etc. Wow. No, I never did that. You had a place called Disc Jockey. See, that sounds familiar. Disc Jockey sounds, the Viper, that sounds really familiar. Disc Jockey. But Musicland may have been it. I wish, I'm sure someone's like logged the stores that Des Moines, Iowa had. We had 3 malls. We had Merle Hay, and I think Merle Hay is still around. There was Valley West, and then Southridge. Southridge, Valley West, and Merle Hay. Those were the 3 malls. And my favorite was Merle Hay. Second favorite was Southridge. Third and distant favorite was Valley West, because Valley West had stuff, but it was all kind of ritzy and a lot of clothing crap. I'm like, no one really cares about going to a clothing store. Blah, blah. You miss the Gumball Machine era? You can find Gumball Machines thrifting every so often. They've sold. I've seen them. I know someone who's collected them. You worked your way to a manager of a Radio Shack in a mall. I can't remember if I ever walked into a Radio Shack. It's possible, if only to look at the software. But I didn't, like I said, I wasn't building things. I didn't need capacitors or anything. Yeah, I'm trying to. Yeah, that it'd have been that. Merle Hay was my favorite because they had the most stores that I'd want to go to. Montgomery Ward's was also a fun hit, if only because you'd get toys, right? KB was easily the favorite though. That was the toy store. If you had a KB Toy Hobby, you were set. I had a CB radio when I was in college. I got a CB radio. I can't remember if I asked for it or if it was a gift or what, but I had a CB radio to use in the trip between home in Des Moines, Iowa, up to Cedar Falls. It was it was approximately hour 40, right, give or take, but 2-hour trip. And there was long stretches of distance where there was nothing. And so the CB radio was there as an emergency. So I actually had a CB radio. Very briefly. I think I used it once or twice maybe. But that was it. Hey, C. Travis. Immortalized Love says, lately if I go out now, I go to a GameStop or secondhand bookstore, video stores, or a comic book store if I don't go to Barnes & Noble. See, we lost our Barnes & Noble here. I used to go to Barnes & Noble. They sometimes they had decent things. I mean, nothing really new. But sometimes I would very often check their clearance section, and then they got bought out. I check clearance sections at a lot of those stores. They're good for deals. You remember Free Battery Club? There was a Free Battery Club? Oh my God. I had no idea. Your home was a short walk to Radio Shack. Gone now? Yep. We had a decent Radio Shack here. I mean, Radio Shack, for all its foibles, made it pretty far. Toys R Us too, but like Toys R Us was the last bastion of a toy store. That was it, it's sad. There's like what is it? Go calendars. I've seen toy-ish stores out there, but not the same. Not the same. Now, see, if I went to Southridge Mall, I have to be careful because I want to say South Center, being here in Seattle, but Southridge Mall in Des Moines, I liked it because they had different stores, but and then when I learned about 4C Toy Hobby, or 4C, it was comics, collectibles, coins, and another C word, but they sold, when I was into the Garbage Pail Kids, they sold Garbage Pail Kids. Of course, I had comics, but I never picked up too many comics. You had to get people's phone numbers and addresses for the Battery Club. People got mad about that. Well, sorry, TikTok. Here, or Tech Talk. I didn't ask. In the late 70s, you got a free battery every week. Brother Bill, that was probably a very big deal. Bill through mid-80s, had 5 cards. I could go to different shacks. Were you, like, loading up on batteries? Is that... You worked in KB Toy Store for 3 months in 85. Oh, wow. I'm sure it was horribly managed. Unless you were the manager, at which point it was probably awesomely managed. KB Toy Hobby was just like, I just remember, like, my eyes just could not focus on anything, which was great. I knew exactly the section I was going, the action figure, the Star Wars figure section. I remember seeing Indiana Jones figures on the pegs. KB is where I got my Battle Beasts that I still have. I believe that's where I got my first Condor, or first mask vehicle, the Condor. Star Wars figures, of course. I mean, if you had money to burning a hole in your pocket, that was where you went. Didn't buy any cars. The only car I remember, and I think I still have it somewhere, a hovercraft vehicle, a Matchbox hovercraft vehicle. And the reason I liked it is because it was kind of space age. Like, ooh, I'll pretend it's a little Star Wars vehicle. Like, everything, like, back then. Star Wars. Like, the G.I. Joe, yeah, these are pretty cool. Boy, wouldn't it be great if they were, like, Star Wars figures? So, I mean, they all kind of came together. One thing that did not have a touch point to Star Wars in some way was the Garbage Pail Kid collection. Good recovery? Yeah. Toy stores get tore up, but the kids, you're always straightening things up. Yeah, I can imagine. Radio Shack was your second home? And I don't remember ever liking Radio Shack. Tolerating it, maybe, but... Senia, remember, goes over to the U.S. KB Toys, buy my NES. Yes. We didn't have growing up, we did not have a Toys R Us. I think I knew of the commercials, but we had a Children's Palace. If you remember Children's Palace. It was like I had a Peter Panda. There was a panda thing. Your dad still gets Star Wars figures $4. How can he get them for $4? But Jeff, I found a massive vintage Star Wars figure haul, thrifting, like massive. Here, let me link you here. Check this out. This is the tweet storm. Well, not tweet storm, but here's the thread. Check this out. Brother Bill, you might get a kick out of this too. Here's my vintage find. I found 14 total between two bags. 14 vintage Star Wars figures. No, Goodwill sucks. Goodwill's horrible around here. Value Village is where I go. We did not have a Child's World. Dark Toy Lord. Kings just ordered a second 3D printer. Congratulations. I'm still one printer club. So yeah, I found all those. Check that out, Dark Toy Lord. I found all of those in one bag. 11 vintage Star Wars figures in one bag for basically $4. Well, less than that. Because I had a coupon. Diana had a coupon, like, if you spend 20, save 10. So I had that bag and another bag for $9 that I was going to skip that had 3 vintage figures. But I was like, oh, I need to get $20. And so I found they had a Wicket pop vinyl. The Jedi saw. I'm like, fine, that we don't have to hunt around the store, and she's interested. So I got her an older Wicket pop vinyl to get us over the $20 threshold. So effectively, I got the Wicket for free with the pricing they had. But yeah, they had 11 vintage Star Wars figures for $5. Plus, those that aren't pictured, they got shared, I think, in on the Discord server. I think Kurt took screen grabs. I don't have them here because they're beaters. So I knew that they'd pretty much immediately go into the bin of vintage that I collected for Jedi. I mean, like, you know, just get some extras. And so if I find a vintage figure thrifting, here's the thing. That second bag, I almost didn't see the first bag, the $5 bag. I almost missed it. But the second bag, the thing that caught my eye first was one figure in that second bag, a Chief Chirpa. And I looked at it. I was like, oh, there's vintage Chief Chirpa in here. He's got his headgear. I'm like, he's beat up. And it said $10. I'm like, yeah, I don't know. That's a bit much for one figure. So I put it back. Well, then when I got the second bag, I thought, well, let me see about that Chief Chirpa again. And I looked again. I'm like, oh my God, wait, there's 2 other figures. Cy Snoodles was in there, and which was a score, and then another one. I can't remember which the other one that was in that $10 bag. So I'm like, I almost put back 3 vintage Star Wars figures for $10, which admittedly they're probably not worth that much. They're beaters. They were definitely not in good shape. Definitely not. But I mean, for the price, I could not pass that up. Basically $15 for 14 vintage Star Wars figures. I'm like, that averaged out pretty well. Like, that's, if I can get 15 or 14 Lego minifigures for that price, I'd be happy. Found Star Trek Uno cards in the tin at the thrift store. Got an Asus ROG laptop in an estate sale for $20. You see, I would not buy old tech. I'm not a fan of doing that. Brother Bill notes, Radio Shack admittedly was a big part of the home PC revolution. The Tandy computers. I knew they were advertised, but I guess I was so confused back in the day. Like, PC compatible, and the Mac, it was confusing. And we didn't have access to it. You know, no one could really talk through it. So, you know, you didn't have the internet. So you had to learn on your own if you were lucky. So it was very confusing. My first computer was a Packard Hell. No, my first computer was like a 286 piece of junk, like clone. It was nasty, smelled like smoke. Oh, it was disgusting. But I got it for $200. And back then, I needed something to get online. That's it. I needed something in the dorms to get online, so I didn't have to go to the computer lab to get online. And so I did it. $200 for garbage. But it worked. It didn't have a hard drive. It booted off a floppy. Everything ran on floppies. Like, everything was basically TSR. So that was my first computer. Was a piece of junk. Second computer was pretty much a piece of junk. It was a Packard Bell. Third computer was like substantially better. I basically traded in my Packard Bell for an HP Pavilion, and then I think I moved from the Pavilion to a Dell, and then Dell to a custom, and I did customs for a number of years. Always Intel though, always. I cannot remember a time I ever really, apart from maybe an embedded system or a laptop, ever remember having an AMD CPU. I'm not just saying that because I work for Intel. It's a true story. You got a Logitech M510 mouse, thrift store, $1. Dude, I pass up all the tech crap. I'm like, I can't. I get rid of my old tech. Melter. I get rid of it. The Trash 80 and the Tandy Cocos were good computers. I know a lot of people love their Trash 80s. You played Zork on your friend's Trash 80 with an 8-inch disk drive. Back when they were really floppy. Like, truly floppy. Brother Bill has a Tandy color computer. The Tandy 8-bits were very underrated. The joys of old modem sounds connecting. That's right. 14.4, baby. I had my external Sportster, my US Robotics Sportster 14.4, connecting by way of the parallel port. I was tried and true USR. People loved Zoom, and I'm like, yeah, no, I'm sticking USR. I was happy with it. So I USR'd 14.4, 28.8, and ultimately 56K. And then I went from 56K to ISDN to cable. I'm not the devil. That's right, Isaac. Team Intel. Team Blue. You played with your friend's 8-inch floppy. It was a blast. I'm sure it was, Fix'em Dude. Your first modem was 1200? No, mine was... My first modem I ever really owned was an external 14.4. That was it. And then I remember getting a 2400 baud modem for my dad's 386 at home so I could get online. And I remember installing a 3.5-inch floppy drive on a 386. Those were my first hardware upgrades. Damn near fried the motherboard. Serious, I was an idiot. Oh my god, I would have caught hell. Oh my god. My dad, I mean, he's one of those people, like, if the computer was off, he'd still unplug the modem. I'm like, okay, all right, okay. You had a dual line modem. Was that where you could shotgun? I can't remember. Who was it that had the icon evil inside? I don't know. I don't really follow hardware trends, though, so... Y'all are talking about things that are just right over my head. Right over. Just you're sailing right over my head. I'm sure what you're saying is news, but I don't really follow the hardware stuff. And it's so hard to follow tech trends these days because a lot of it bores the hell out of me. It's like, really? This is what happened in tech today? It's like, By the way, Dorkside Toys has Bo-Katan Kryze and Casca Reeves Black Series for $10 each. Lando Black Series, $10. It's like, what? Those are like extreme discounts, dude. If I wasn't already like stacked on them, they've got some. Dorkside Toys has got some like really good deals going on right now. Star Wars and beyond, including the retro line. Yeah, you can get the retro Mandalorian line for $64. That's not a bad deal. That's 7 figures. Ton of t-shirts on sale. T-shirts are just... I have so many t-shirts. The mini I get rid of, too. I mean, like... If I don't wear it anymore, don't like how it feels, I'm like, well, why am I holding on to it? Sometimes I just like the design. I've been sent t-shirts too, and I get rid of all those. Ooh, Jackson. Jackson just came down to $15, down from $25. That was the exclusive. I kind of wonder if that's going to drop even further. A good sale. Trade Wars? I don't remember Trade Wars. 3D print Grogu on a Commodore 64? You could do it. If the model existed, it could be done. Brother Bill. Good night, Darth Gal. I'm sorry if I missed you. Melter of Snowflake says it's part of my job to be able to advise and recommend to my clients. Well, there you go. You have to be a hardware person to appreciate it? Yeah, probably. But I am definitely not. I will never be. As much as I've tried, I just can't do it. Dadcraft asks, did you play BBS games? Love the Red Dragon, Legend of the Red Dragon and Trade Wars. The only one I remember, this sounds so horrible, but Bordello, for some reason, Dadcraft. Bordello. I think... I'm pretty sure that was it. I mean, I remember playing a few of those types of games. There was another... What was the one? It was like a... Was that the drug dealer one? There was a drug dealer one. And then Bordello. I just remember... I don't remember... I don't necessarily remember Trade Wars, though. And by the way, Dadcraft, I'm assuming you stream. Those are shout-outs. It was a good assumption. Shout-out to Dadcraft, and now when Dadcraft pops in here, he's automatically shouted out. When we know someone streams, it's a good thing to do. You played an RPG game on a BBS. I didn't. I wasn't into those types of games. At that point, by the time that I was interested in BBSs, the only BBS I was interested in was specifically where you could chat with other people on the internet. That was it. I mean, there are dial-up BBSs, like where you can send, like, you know, private mails and emails and messages, but that wasn't as compelling to me. It wasn't as interesting. I mean, everyone's different, but GameCube should be a PlayStation or Xbox. I don't understand what you're saying. AY 5951. I don't know what that means. What does that mean? I need you to translate yourself for me. Por favor. You out of date. I don't get it. Nothing wrong with GameCube. Still plays games. Some people love it. I had a GameCube briefly. Never played anything on it. Had a PlayStation 2. I think it was a 2, if not 1. Never played anything on it. Had an Xbox. I actually played on the Xbox, the original Xbox. Had the Xbox 360. Actually played on that. The Xbox One as well. I was more of the Xbox player. I don't know, but the games just looked up Bordello. Chris remembers for some reason No, I'm serious. That's the only thing I remember. I gaming was as much as I ran parallel to it in my adventures was never rarely the thing, I guess, in my later years that interested me. That's much to my chagrin, because gaming always, it was a thing that people loved always, and I fell out of love with gaming, fell out of interest with gaming for one reason or another. I think it's largely because of my more creative pursuits. I'll say that. I think that's probably why gaming didn't interest me as much. And potentially to the same degree, the same reason that I see gaming the way I see it today. Nothing wrong with it. In fact, like I said, I've been hoping that Jedi gets connected to gaming. I hope she picks it up. So I'm trying to encourage that, right? We don't have limits on, you can only play Minecraft for an hour. No, she can do it anytime. There's a lot of other things she can do, but like Minecraft is creative enough that just do it. Like if that's a part of her, if that's what she remembers from her formative years and all that time on that laptop or the iPad. I would not hand a 7-year-old a Windows PC. Keep in mind, I would not hand a 7-year-old a Mac either. So, no. No. Not going to happen. Felt good giving her a Chromebook, but then they broke the screen, so she ended up just going with the iPad, and it's been fine. You have every Nintendo system in working condition? Nice! Saw the NES the other day at Value Village. I can't remember for how much. It's like, it seems reasonable, but I didn't know if it worked. I'm like, I don't know. Where am I going to put it? Am I going to use it? Probably not. I play any kind of game I play is all virtual. Oh, the Oregon Trail is how you started? It's probably how I started too on the Apple. You're sitting here playing the demo for the upcoming Kirby game while you talk about falling out of love with it. Everyone's got their different things. This is what makes us us. Yes. I don't know. It's just, I wish, I really do wish I could put a finer point on that. Because it would be interesting to know. Like, if only for my own sanity, like, why did I stop being interested? Maybe honestly, I'm not discounting this. I mean, it is entirely possible that I bought into the idea, like, well, you're going to have to get a job, and playing games is not a job. How are you going to make money playing games? It wasn't a and I honestly had I grown up, I mean, we'd all be different if we grew up in a different era, but like, if the line that we were fed wasn't that, don't waste your time with video games, you're gonna get a job, messing around, just farting around, you're gonna have to do your studies. Like, if they were treated differently, it would be entirely possible that I'd be more into gaming than I am. But I took a lot of what I did very seriously. I took my studies very seriously, to prepare, to better prepare. And games, it's frippery. It's fun. They're fun, but I wasn't always that great with them. Wasn't always around them. Junior high taught me to program a game on Apple. That was a waste of time. Apple can't game. Well, come on, dude. That's not exactly... If you learned how to program, then I wouldn't call it a waste of time on any platform. If you know an anime called Sword Art Online, I do not. Series uses VR gear. Oh, I'm out. Yeah, VR, not so much. I think I played Kirby once or twice. That's the little pink thing that inhales things. That I do believe Kirby was named after a lawyer for Nintendo. I want to say he was a lawyer. Kirby was the name of a lawyer, Kurt. I'm not joking either. I want to say that was the namesake for Kirby. Fairly sure. Sega? Nintendo. I'm trying to remember. I go by they doesn't recognize Springford. I don't either. I don't recognize it either. Let's just agree. It didn't happen. Like, I got to the point where I was like, it got through all my tasks or most of the tasks today, and I looked around, I'm like, God, it's early, and I looked at the time, I'm like, oh yeah, it's only 4, blah, 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 I got another hour, and I'm like, I hadn't changed the clock. Oh, I gotta change the clock on my, my projector clock. I didn't change the clock on the stove. I changed it now. It's changed now, but first time you played Kirby was Kirby's Dream Land on the original Game Boy. Didn't have a lot of Game Boy games. I had a few. Liked the Game Boy a lot. I don't know. I guess I had a different relationship with a lot of this stuff. But remember, I also didn't grow up, really getting a kick out of hardware either. Hey, Avaline, great to see you again. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a good day, or will have a good day. Would Jedi like Animal Crossing? Yeah, I'm guessing she will. She's cut out for Animal Crossing. Now that's gonna have to be time limited, because otherwise she will get sucked in. Minecraft, I'm fine leaving kind of unlimited. You still have your OG copy and Game Boy. Wow, I do not. I definitely don't. I sold it all to get a Sega Game Gear. I was stupid. Dadcraft's just like me. Be fine if we just stayed at this time. Why? Why does this keep happening? Why? Every time it happens, I'm like, have we not fixed this problem yet? Are we still... Yeah, Jedi's probably going to get into The Sims, Animal Crossing, that kind of thing. That's my guess. Just because how she's played certain games, I'm like, yeah, she's gonna like that. It is what it is. Hey, the way I look at it is, you can stream any game. Go for it. If that leads her down the path of programming, hey, great. Or if it's just she's playing games and she's doing it on Twitch, like, hey, follow your path, man. Avaline, I did play Satan's Hollow very briefly. I don't want to play. I mean, I'm playing it, kind of. Then we started talking about retro stuff. So we've been even though it wasn't like a heavy game night. I really feel like it'll be a heavy game night when I get my arcade cabinet fixed. I think y'all are right. I think it's the liquid leaking out of the VGA. Whatever everyone was saying, oh, it needs to have a liquid replaced. I'm like, I have no idea. I have to wait until business can do it. Do it. Then I'll be able to manage. So. But it's been for me, it's been a very, very incredibly busy Sunday. Like, I not joking. Like, I just packed, jam packed with things that I got done. So many things that I need to do, but I don't want to. I got to start winding down before the end of the night. Otherwise, I'll stay up all night getting that done, and then Monday comes around, I'm like, oh my god, I'm so tired. I think if anything, what I may be doing tonight after the stream is, I'll clean up, yeah, but like vacuum. That's what I get to look forward to. I get to look forward to vacuuming, maybe, or I might wait and do vacuuming tomorrow too. Oh, thank you for the Aziz Light, pink. Can't imagine VGA Liquid is good for you. No, it isn't. Dadcraft. I know nothing about hardware, right? And someone had said, oh, it's this that may have leaked. I'm like, oh, okay. He says that could happen with old VGA monitors. I'm like, all right, that's fine. That's right, tomorrow is Monday. Ugh. It's already Monday and I'm not ready for it. Oh, Avaline, I hear ya. Welcome to my life. Stream all night, then clean up after my kids until 3 a.m. Yeah, I did most of the, so to speak, heavy lifting today. I did my first volley. Hey, Corey, good to see you. Hope everything's going well on your side. We're just talking about the tasks that we all did today, the things that we did. Oh, Subsector 3D is streaming. I did not know that. Yeah, we can rate her. Because why not? She's been very supportive. I did not know that. Thank you. Thank you. Liz, we'll do that. In fact, we can do that here in the next few minutes, so hopefully she doesn't go anywhere. Still working on yours, college algebra. Oh my god. I did not take algebra in college, I'm very happy to say. Algebra was a high school thing. Ugh. That's right. Subsectors into 3D printing and Star Trek. She wants to print all the Star Trek things. She's my arch nemesis. If she gets 200 followers, Focus is going to do a giveaway for Filament. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, we'll give her a follow. She's been very supportive here. Like I said, I have my work cut out for me. I have things that I have to get them done. Some of the things I've kind of been sitting on, like, I'll do it. And now it's like, I got to do it. You took physics? I took physics because I had to. Well, no, I never did. Never had to take physics. But I did because it was all about college prep, and I didn't know what the hell I was doing in physics. Worse, it's intro to college algebra. I have college algebra next term. Oh, Corey. I feel so sorry for you. AP physics. I would have to take, like, remedial physics. Like, math and science for me in high school were just, painful. I couldn't do it. Couldn't do science or math. I was always for the creative pursuits. Interesting, yes, but, like, I could never really manage the formulas. Nothing's wrong with algebra, just like there's nothing wrong with trigonometry, just like there's nothing wrong with geometry, but it's just like it makes my eyes cross. I'm like, yeah, okay, yeah. The only answer I ever had for geometry was given. Given. Yeah, did I get it? Well, no, it's this. I'm like, well, isn't that a given? Huh? Math and science was all you were good at? Oh, I was the opposite. Give me a blue book, I could BS my way through it. Yeah. You struggled with history? History I was okay with.
A Brit. The Sith Lord Brit has requested your presence immediately. Sincerely, Sith Lord Brit the Third.
I think we're going to be rating, since, not Shannon, Subsector 3D is streaming, and we have not rated her yet, and she's marching on her way, so it'll be a nice boost for a Sunday evening. She's been streaming for a bit, so hopefully she's not going to disappear. Looks like she's in the middle of something, so we should be good. I'll be back again tomorrow night at 6 p.m., geeking out, potentially tripping down nostalgia lane. Brother Bill's dad was a retired civil engineer. I was crazy about math and physics. Yeah, my dad knew accounting, but can't say he was crazy. Your father was a math teacher, still didn't get the gene of liking maths. Yeah, I'm with you, Avaline. I'm not a numbers dude. Not a numbers guy. Never trust me with numbers. Don't ever. Seriously, do never. Like, this is the number one rule. Just don't do it. Didn't quite make the sub goal tonight. 9 shy. But quite all right. Hope y'all had a fun, healthy conversation to take you into Monday here. Unless, of course, you're like Avaline and already in Monday. Thank you very much for hanging out. Thank you for those who did stop by and chat. Very appreciated. It was a very, very quiet, simple, straightforward night. Good way for me to kind of unwind before I get back. Oh, hang on. Project 454 is just raiding. Now we're gonna raid too. Oh, did she notice? We're gonna stomp. Here we go. We're gonna, like, boom. We're gonna explode her chat. It's gonna explode. It's gonna go boom. Big bada boom. I love you. I appreciate you, but at this point, I'm going to leave you to your own devices, and may the force be with you always. Get those Tusken Raider emotes ready, or the Perillo hello. Please do. You too, Mark. Get those Tusken Raider emotes ready. Get them ready. I'm shaking my Tusken at you. I'm going to shake. I'm going to keep shaking until I see the chat flooded with Tusken Raider emotes, and maybe even the Perillo hello emotes. The Tusken Raids. Aveline, thank you for being here. And thank Aveline again. Last night, your support last night was breathtaking. It was awesome. It was great. I really appreciate you. You made my night last night, Aveline. Y'all made my night tonight. So thank you. Here we go. Tusken rating. Subsector 3D, who's been here in chat before, so she's no stranger to us, and we're no stranger to her. Tusken rating in 3, 2, 1. There we go. Did it go? It's going. Okay.